It's the genocide that Hollywood, for some reason, has never been interested in creating any films about. And an important element here is what happened to their wealth. This was a Christian empire. The jewelries, the diamonds, the art, which belonged to these murdered Christian families who were thrown into gulags, where did it all go? Where is the stolen heritage of the Christian empire? Well, we have an idea where some of it went. To America, actually, the Diamond District in New York City, to be exact. I continue to be amazed. I talked about it on my former podcast, The Daily Wire, by the family story of actor Armie Hammer. Do you know him? You probably have heard of him. Anyways, his family history and how they got here is quite amazing. It's incredible that people are allowed to be wealthy, given what their families were involved in and how they became wealthy. But again, this isn't Russian propaganda. This is straight from the New York Times. You can learn about his family and how they came to America, who Julius Hammer was. This New York Times article was called The Riddle of Armand Hammer, and that would be his grandfather. It reads, in part, after Lenin seized power in 1917, Washington, D.C. not only refused to recognize his government, it did not relent until 1933, but it also effectively cut off Moscow's access to all of its gold and currency reserves in the United States. The net effect was that the Soviet government could not buy the supplies that it desperately needed to retain power. So to remedy the situation, Lenin appointed a Russian-German engineer named Ludwig Martins as his ambassador to the United States with the mission of organizing shipments of supplies to the Soviet Union. But since Martins could not get control of the Russian funds immediately, he turned to Julius Hammer for interim financing. Hammer paid the rent and other expenses of Martin's unofficial Soviet bureau in New York,